Overpopulation is not only a serious issue, but is completely underrated. These are only a few images that showcase the effects of overpopulation. Let's talk about why it's an issue and how we can put a solution in place.
In the 20th century, the population was a mere 1.9 billion, and although that may sound like a lot, it does not even compare to the 7.6 billion people there are today. In the 1960s, the population doubled and from there has been growing very rapidly. We have seen more than a 700% increase in people, and according to data, the population in 30 years will be 9 billion and maybe even more.
The main causes of overpopulation are declining death rate and poverty. The declining death rate is one of the main reasons why overpopulation is such a serious issue. Another factor that contributes to overpopulation is the fraction of the population that suffers from poverty. The most overpopulated areas in the world next year will be China at 1.415 billion and India at 1.345 billion.
All humanity has a serious choice. We can either solve overpopulation humanely, which is by inspiring all families to voluntarily choose 0 or 1 child, or it can allow more famines, disease, misery, and suffering, or an explosion of early deaths to solve it inhumanely. A common belief is that a 2-child average will solve the problem. This is false. With a 2-child average, total population would still continue to go up by about 2 billion more to 9 billion before it even levels off, and it still will not decline below 8 billion for another 200 years. We have to begin dramatically reducing births now in order to achieve a sustainable population and a viable planet for all people. Another thing that needs to happen is for us to become more environmentally aware in general, because even if we do not fully solve the problem of overpopulation, then at least this would help better our situation in general.
Now that you have the resources to make a change, let's see it happen.